Let's see. All right. Looks like we're good on audio. Give things a moment to properly update. Hello all, hope you're all doing well today. I want to do a quick session, well I'll say quick, a standard session of Underrail. I want to probably take care of the entirety of the Free Drones quest line. And we'll see how the amount of time it takes goes for us. Hope everyone's doing well today, though. So we're going to go and look into the lurker facility where some of the free drones have been captured. Take care of that quest real quick. Shouldn't take very long. And if we do a second stream today, it will be Breath of Fire. Oh, Breath of Fire 3. I think this is the correct way. It might be a good idea to recharge our gauntlet. Oh, I never did explore down here. Okay, that explains that then. Alright, unless I'm just not seeing them, there should be... Seriously? There should have been some enemies. Unless you're telling me I just coincidentally sidestepped all of them. Oh, there we go. Gee, oh, okay. The pneumatic strike activated. Nice. The over encumbrance, not so nice. Okay, well, you know what? The quickest and easiest way would be to take away some of these heavy jackets. There. Weight problem situated. That is weird, though. Did I just completely avoid multiple patrols in stealth? Or was there only two? I guess there was only two. We're gonna go and turn that in real quick. Unfortunately, Laser understands that his master is dead now. Hey, kiddo. I released the prisoners beneath the lurker encampment. Yes, they made it here. All three of them are back safe and sound, and a little shaken up. It's all thanks to you, kiddo. You did good, and therefore we got something for you. As a token of gratitude, go and talk to Beckett about it. Bye. More importantly, it was worth an oddity point. Speaking of, we are at 19 out of 30. And on that note... we will need a little more mercantile. Just a little, though. You vicious bastard, he laughs. I heard what you did to those bleeding lurkers. You strolled right into their turf and busted out our pals. Yeah, I'm cool and I know it, but please, don't stop. He laughs. I'd have to stop if I want to give you a reward. I have an energy shield for you. Hey, your good deeds shouldn't go unrewarded, so I hope you like it. Do Now, is it a good one? Not really. But, while we could immediately follow up with the normal quest line, we could also head back upstairs and check on some stuff. I happen to know a relatively close location that, has an interesting NPC. And don't forget to pop stealth. Seriously though, there didn't used to be so many Goliath beetles around here, but I suppose it's not a bad thing that they're a little more common. They do have quality carapace on them. Also, if you still needed to talk to Ethan, he is here now. He alternates between here and Core City's hardcore city bar. Oh, hey, hold up. Traveling merchant greets you. Greetings, youngster. Need some weapons and gear? Got a few things a guy like you might find interesting. I think this is the one from Upper Underrail. Let's get that out of the inventory. He may not have enough decent stuff. Well, I guess that's fine. Her troubled look is still present. It's you, Marcella. She stops to think, but in the end, a blank stare precedes her answer. Why would you say that? Because I think that's your name. She slowly lowers her eyes, but looks back at you after a short pause. Why? Tell me more. If you know something, tell me. Tell her about the free drones. She carefully listens to you as you tell her about the free drones, the Protectorate, the people from the underpassage's base. During the entire conversation, it seemed to you like she reacted to some of the things you mentioned, but most of the time, her gradually sadder and sadder look revealed disappointment, like she wanted to instantly unlock the inaccessible memories in her brain. She expected a clear picture, yet received a hazy and confusing mess. I don't know. I don't know if what you're telling is true. Some of the things you said, they sound familiar, but she starts crying. I can't remember anything. Anything. If Marcella means nothing to you, how about Muffin? Before you finish the word Muffin, the windows to her soul, the ones you've been carefully observing since you met her, gave you the answer once more. Words would have been redundant, for her terrified stare into emptiness spoke for itself. No, no, you bastard, get away from me. Take it easy. I mean no harm. But she wasn't talking to you at all. Her eyes are not fixed on you, and their twitching remind you of a key that slowly pushes the pins into position and unlocking a forgotten memory. I trusted you, Bait. You betrayed everyone. You betrayed the free drones. You betrayed the people. And now you betrayed me. You betrayed me, you bastard. As tears slow down her cheeks, the terrified look she once possessed now returns to normal. She remembers. I am Marcella Green, leader of the Free Drones. We fight against Protectorate oppressors. I command the South Underrail cell with Corbin Trenton and Alvin Bate. Alvin Bate. He's the one. She grabs the back of her head. He's what? He betrayed us. He's a Protectorate spy. I don't know for how long, but I have to warn the rest. Did he do this to you? Yes, we were, lovers. I had suspicions about him. I noticed things, but I was blinded by my feelings for him. I thought it couldn't be. I hesitated. He didn't. The bastard lured me away to kill me, like I meant nothing to him. Oh, son of a... We struggled and I fell down a cliff. She holds the back of her head again. I lived in the caves like an animal, ate nothing but bugs and mushrooms because of him. Pig. I'll rip his throat out and shove it back in when I get back. Then let's get back to base and expose that snake for what he truly is. I'm sure he's dying to see me. Let's go. Hello, hope you're doing well today. Thought I was gone for good, you slimeball. Marcella, I... Standard difficulty, oddity experience. I get a lot of people asking if it's dominating, but I did not want to do dominating and oddity in the same run. Marcella? What is the meaning of this? Where have you been? Where have I been? I've nearly been killed by this treacherous rat here. Corbin, don't listen to her. She must have betrayed us. She disappeared without a trace for 2 months, for crying out loud. 2 months! She's trying to turn you against me. She fooled Kiddo, I see, but don't let her fool you. Listen to me, Corbin, please. This man is a... Damn. Well... It doesn't really matter which of the two you pick. I kind of don't like either side in this particular faction contest. But they do feel like the lesser of the two evils. So do you end up going with Protectorate when you typically take that choice? Listen to me, Corbin, please. This man is a Protectorate spy. He's the one who revealed all our plans and is thus responsible for the deaths of many of our brothers and sisters. I don't know when he turned against us, but you have to believe me. He nearly killed me. If Bacon hadn't found me, I wouldn't even be here now. What you mean? The forcing bit? Are you talking about, you have to go with Protectorate for rail crossing, or just Protectorate is that bad? Muffin, what is the matter with you? I love you. Why would I want to kill you? You know that, don't you? You're breaking my heart by siding with those filthy Protectorate... Not a single word, Bait. Disgust me. Bloody traitor you are. Surrender all your weapons and come with the guards peacefully. I hope you still have some dignity left in you. Bates stares slowly pans over each and every person in the room. His foreboding stare becomes desaturated. He takes a deep breath before he unleashes his words in a trembling voice. Go to hell, all of you. I I did it because I had to. I had to. Damn it. I'm sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, y'all aren't doing very good with this whole shooting thing. Oh, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, having played through both of the quest lines, both of them have their own issues, and while both sides do have some points to them, at the end of the day, it's no bueno. And unfortunately, you can't do a, scummy, do a little bit here and a little bit there like in, say, Fallout. You pretty much have to commit, but oh well. At least if you help out the drones, you kind of maintain a degree of the status quo in South Underrail. Take all of his stuff. Unbelievable. I still find it difficult to grasp. If Alvin was the spy, then the Kans must know some of the most sensitive information about us and our current affairs. Despite this, we must stick with our plans. If we work fast, perhaps we can still stay one step ahead of the Protectorate. What happens to Marcella now? Talk about this later. He looks at Marcella. Later. I thought that was supposed to be worth an oddity point. Or did that pop before the engagement? It did. Okay. Ready to take out the Protectorate elevator. Good. I must remind you again that this mission and everything after it is of crucial importance to the future of South Underrail. You will go on this mission completely alone. It is important to keep everything low profile until we finally strike. How do I reach the elevator exactly? The elevator lies within a peony lab, a facility located in Upper Underrail, between Four City's top level and the Protectorate main base, Fort Apogee. The easiest way to find it is to follow the blue metro line. You'll know it when you see it. Or I can just take the train. It is safe to assume that the facility is well defended, so you must find a clever way to get in. Based on some of the plans we've managed to obtain, the facility has a weak spot, its load-bearing pillars. If you can destroy these pillars, the whole construction will collapse, we hope. I guess I should see Beckett about the explosives. That is correct. He will give you 5 C4 charges and a detonator. After you've placed all the explosives, get to a safe distance, and detonate. Protectorate will be in chaos after this, leaving us with enough time to assault the South Railroad outpost. I wish you all the best, Bacon. Don't forget to talk to Beckett. Sure thing. But before we grab the explosives, let's see if we can offload... We can offload literally nothing. Great. Get the coins and dump everything that's heavy in a pile on the ground. I could see that if you separated the politics from the plot, that would probably be the better option, if only because while they do have their issues, they do bring stability. Which, I mean, you're in the Underrail. It really doesn't matter how stable it's going to get. There's always going to be something wiggling under the surface. How's my knife? Okay, we'll dump the excess. That should be more than enough room to work with. I'm being a little bit more discerning about what I loot nowadays. Want my explosives? Going out to cause some trouble? He laughs. Here you go, you bastard. Make the cans pay for everything they did. That's 5 charges and a detonator. If I'm not mistaken, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did I put you? Ah, there it is. 5. Detonator, check. That's it. Everything you need. He gives you the explosives and the detonator. Wish me luck, Beckett. Good luck, you brave bastard. Stay free. Yeah, see, that's the funny thing. The free drones are like, hey, we want to, do all of this, and we're doing it for everyone's sake. And yet, if you go the absolute peaceful route of resolving the rail crossing goods issue, you still can't join the free drones because you're sucking up to the protectorate. It's the objectively best result because, let's be real, all the goods that the drones stole probably ended up getting wasted. But by doing that, rail crossing gets what they need to protect themselves. You know what happened to the goods, and don't know what I just clicked on. And the free drones don't get completely wiped out by your very capable hands right there. But yeah, they are completely hard-headed. And yeah, Protectorate will at least try to help different factions, even if some of that help does end up looping back into helping them, because they help the Black Eels, but by helping the Black Eels, they also make the waterways safer for them. But it's still a net gain. But yeah, if you separate the politics from it, Protectorate is objectively the better choice. It's just you're stuck dealing with all the other issues that it comes with. So, I've gone through this several times before. Guns, and I believe psionics. This will be the first time tackling this quest with melee. Should be a joy. Oh, he saw me right from the get-go. You're correct, it is not my first time playthrough. Let me think. How many times have I gone through this? I've done like 2 or 3 complete runs, I believe. I've even done Oddity once before, but I like Underrail. I think it's criminally underrepresented, so I figured I'd make it one of my first things I streamed. Should be able to drop him without too many issues. Okay, I don't think he can actually see me properly. Oh, I guess you could just jump right on over, huh? Ooh, dominating Iron. Ooh. Like, I know if you can get the correct build going, you can definitely do that sort of thing with a relatively high level of success, but ooh, that's going to be rough. Health. There we go. How far are you go? Well, I shouldn't ask for that on stream, but about what level are you getting to in your runs before things go south? We might have to come back and look at that shelf before we leave. Oh, so far so good. Level 12? Alright, so probably right after Depot and you get through to the game proper. Kudos on getting through Depot, though. Okay. Yeah, kudos on getting through Depot A, then, because from what I've been able to tell, it gets really ridiculous on dominating. Ooh, gonna definitely take those. I might do a dominating run eventually, but it would probably be on my own time as a personal endeavor, not for streaming, because I know the loading screen simulator is not going to always be entertaining for people to watch. Getting crits on that cleave is actually really good. Oh yeah, bear traps are criminally underrated. At least whenever I see people being like, I can't get through this, it's like, just use some bear traps. Even crawlers get bested by bear traps. If you can put them up and block off a wall between you and wherever they can come from before they get to you, you've pretty much solved your crawler issues. Good luck with killing the black crawler, though, on an Iron Man run. Go ahead and take all of that. I love that there's somehow only yellow and not explicitly red, despite me 100% trespassing in the known no-no area. Oh, well. So first... Nice. Go ahead and let the points carry over. It used to definitely not be the case for throwing builds. but from what I can tell, throwing has definitely gotten quite a few buffs since the last time I played. So you could be entirely correct in that. What do you even... Wow. Oh, I'm out of charge. So, how good is a throwing build now? Because from what I remembered 2 years ago, everybody's like, you dump into throwing for grenades. After that, you don't touch it at all. Or you just go heavy tin can and don't touch it at all and just drop your grenades at your feet. How you all did not notice me is beyond me. I'm sure there's still people here, but boy, none of them are manning the security cameras. Okay, so your grenades are your opener, and okay, I gotcha. So if you use throwing knives... Oh, hey, nice. If you use throwing knives, can you collect them off of the enemy's corpses? I mean, I would like to think so, but sometimes gameplay design manages to disappoint me. Poking it won't bring it down. Oh, so you just need a steady supply then. Ooh, I can see why. That's got to be rough. Fair, fair. I assume you need to craft your own though, if only because you're only going to have so many in shops at a given time. But I could see where you would have a shit ton of poison ready for late game CC. We'll hit the security switch shortly. Everything but the mine case. Oh, yeah, because the conversion of plate to knives is garbage, I'm assuming. I remember that being an issue with a few things, even back when I played last time. Forget what it was I was trying to convert, but something just had a really abysmal conversion rate. Ah, okay. So basically, if you need the special tools, then you do it yourself. Otherwise, you take advantage of the shops. Fair. Go ahead and take all of that. Oh, we actually have something locked. Overall, this quest isn't too bad if you use stealth, and if you're not on oddity, you don't even have to take on the more dangerous enemies. Ah, okay, so rather than using the feats for, well, overpowering stuff, okay, I got you. Yeah, I guess that's fair, actually, because you can always manage to kill enemies somehow. But, yeah, the fact that people can just walk up and eliminate you, like breathing on you and dominating, that actually makes sense. That's fair. A kick to the nuts solves every problem. Well, you gotta keep in mind, dominating, well, it lives up to its name. It's dominating. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm sorry. Because every now and then you're not going to notice it, and let's be real, it's going to kill you on dominating. So we're just going to throw this right here. Oh, this is going to be fun. We're going to open up with these, and we'll use Blitz next turn when we can actually go full ham. A Dreadnought Controller, a relatively undamaged Dreadnought Controller. Just holding it in your hand makes you feel like an ace mech pilot worth 3 points. Nice. Take the pneumatic hammer. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's rough. I'm not even sure what I could say to maybe give suggestions, because I've never done an Iron Man run. I would not have gotten very far. But if you keep at it, I'm sure you will find a way through it. You just need to do the crunching and, let's be real, kind of be something of a coward, because you can only be so ballsy and dominating. Oh, there was one dude left. Let's fix that. Actually, where were you when I was standing in front of the cameras, dude? Kinda your fault that this went so badly for y'all. I'll gladly take energy weapons, though. Heck. Okay, we got all of these open already. So if you're going for an Iron Man run, I would have to agree, if only because it's only going to take one failed perception roll and you're done. Oh, you already feel the deficient. Yeah. Hmm. I guess. I guess just err on the side of caution and prioritize lower level areas as best you can, but I imagine you were already doing that, so. Yeah, I got nothing, man. Alright, let's call in the guard hounds. Where's your third one? Well, we're done. Gotta love it when your own flashbang is the thing that blinds you. Okay, that's way better. Oh, I can imagine there's a lot of those, honestly. But yeah, sure. Let me hear it. What's up? Oh, I am out of charge. 2 punches should do it. There we go. Kim Squad, gone. Oh, so it ended up being a net neutral. Except, oh boy, it still ended in a death, so I'm sure something went bad after that. So, that's the Chemical Assault Unit, otherwise known as the Literal War Crimes Unit, and one of the reasons why I don't like siding with the Protectorate. But you want to call them in even if you succeed in stealth because a long rubber glove, single long black acrid smelling rubber glove, worth 2 oddity points. Take the belt since it's kind of valuable. I have never done a chemical weapon build, but supposedly the acid blob pistol is pretty solid build to work with. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and clear them all out, that way I can actually see what I'm dealing with. You would think so, right? Unfortunately, that's never how it works in Underrail. Alright, let's scrap the things that we don't want. I'm sure some of these are actually relatively high quality and would be entirely fair to repair and try to sell, but ain't got the capacity for it. Actually, what does an acid pistol count as? Standard firearm? I think I'll keep it with me just to answer that. Yeah, so anytime that everybody is not stunned but incapacitated, It eliminates hostilities, so yeah, that probably didn't end super well for you. That is one. I get why it's done, right? So you can't cheese stuff, but I really wish there was no cooldown on entering combat, because that makes so many small issues terrible, especially since it hard sets it on cooldown when you transition. Yep, sounds about right. That's Underrail for you. It can be rough. It can be real rough. Okay, let me shift through these. Did it at least take most of them, or did like the first dude just walk up and erase you? Go and get rid of the ammo. What do I have that's still keeping me over? You know what? We'll just switch back to the gloves and eat the rat hound barbecue. There, problem solved. Alright, what was the last one? Oh, I bet it's in the refrigerated room. Yep. Okay. I should be able to just walk out and push the button. But before that, we'll check for nice components. And then we'll get the hell out of Dodge. Hey, another Arena Now broadcasting schedule. How hard are you going into tailoring? Are you just maxing it out every level that early, or... Now we step outside for our safety. And... Oh, okay, well hold up. We'll walk back in. There we go. And now, you can't even enter the basement anymore. Ooh, every one of them? Well, other than electronics. Uh... Oh, right, because you kind of have to do that for healing items on dominating, don't you? Damn. Yeah, I can see why you'd be strapped for points then. Only thing I could say at that point is make sure like double check exact values you would need and see if you can't like stop at certain thresholds at least early on and refactor those points into things you need immediately. Give me my juice. Like, I knew we would be wrapping up the free drones quests in one session, but we're almost done already. I'm a little bit surprised. I figured it would have taken a little bit longer. The elevator's been taken out. Excellent. Just excellent. While the cans are in chaos, we can safely commence the attack on the SRO. I've assembled a fire team of selected fighters who will be under your command during the attack. Who are they? Jazz, Shred, Rocksteady, with their new Grand Theft Auto 6, and Kokoschka. They'll be leaving the base immediately and will meet you in the area just south of GMS. You will then storm the base. Your mission is to eliminate all opposition and secure the elevator leading down to the embassy, which will effectively cut off all Protectorate troops stationed in Junkyard from lower Underrail. We have to make the operation as quick as possible in order to minimize the risk of Protectorate reinforcements. Yeah, I assume I assume you're sticking with leathers, right? Are you trying to buff evasion and dodge, or... Don't worry, I will have our fighters cover all potential reinforcement routes so that you can't get flanked or attacked from behind. There's only so much pressure a group of armed men and women can do to hold off a prolonged assault from a much better equipped force. Act as fast as you can, but also act smart. That's it, Bacon. Good luck. And death to Protectorate. Sure. We only need 2 more points, and we get to level up again. I'm gonna offload all the heavy stuff on the ground again, because wouldn't you know it, killing an entire base worth of dudes is going to give a lot of gear. Oh, that would be part of the extra weight. Oh, that's also where a lot of it is. There we go. I got you. Alright. So, yeah, only thing I can say in regards to armor, because I always go light, would be to utilize Siphoner stuff, but I mean, if you're not going for dodge and evasion, there's no point in investing in it at all. So, good luck. That's gonna be some rough going. Is there a quicker path? Uh, could just head over to SGS and loop around that way. So ideally, I won't have to do anything super funky and Kokoschka just accidentally dies. I doubt it's going to happen, but he has an oddity that only he has. So we might secretly hope for terrible things to happen to our innocent foreigner friend. I'm not murderous. If he dies because of other things, it's not my fault. Yeah, you're right, because on yeah, everything gets hyped up to ridiculous levels in dominating, so that's entirely fair, yeah. So actually, at that point, is there even a point in considering a dodge build on that difficulty? Because if that's the case, I would think there's no point. It would just be damage reduction and thresholds. Which that all got nerfed because I know people were making builds with 100% mechanical reduction, and whoopsie, none of that anymore. You can't be immortal now. Oh, all of you are right here. The man addresses you with a surprisingly even and smooth voice, considering the apparent energy of the group. Good to see you, brother. Everyone is here and we're ready to show those filthy cans the painful side of life. Yeah, we're gonna dominate the bastards. Hardcore destruction, free drone style. I haven't split any Tectorate noggins in a while. This is gonna feel mighty good. This is my first fight with you. I can't wait to how Rocksteady say, hard-boiled domesticate him. the most greatest evil cans in Underrail. Bors Boz Lidaki Poxlik. Yep, still slaughtering it. And Jazz just face palms. And another. And another. Why, how you say face smack? What I say wrong? It's my battle cry. Yes, all in all, we're ready to move, brother. Just say the word. Not yet. I'll tell you when you're ready. We're not going anywhere unless you say so. Definitely not going to, perhaps rig anything. Alright, boys, you heard bacon. Death to Protectorate. Or the free drones. Not even trying. Why aren't you charging, Kokoschka? Ooh, yeah, that's fair. Now, Uncanny Dodge would be, solid. But, yeah. Oh, okay, so evasion effects. You know, that actually makes sense. Yeah, alright. Kokoschka? What you doing, buddy? Yeah, Uncanny Dodge is the one that actually feels justifiable. Simply because it doesn't even factor in percentages, just here, you dodge. I'm just going to cap the shield and turn it on. I knew exactly how this would go. Oh, Kokoschka doesn't even have a shield. Oh, you ballsy boy. You know, I am mighty tempted to let y'all just do the work. Especially since they're blocking the main route in anyway. Now watch, if I let too many of them die, I can't actually turn the quest in. That would make perfect sense. So, yeah, I can't get in there. Ow. Yeah, I can't even open the gate now, so I guess I'm just waiting for them to either open up and charge or heal over. Okay, maybe now I can access it? No? Oh, it's because he's still blocking the way. You know what? This time, for sure. How? Why can't I open it? Alright, fine. Here I was thinking I was being an ass, but no, I literally can't even get in now. Might have to load the autosave. This time, for sure. Okay. Speaking of uncanny dodge, probably going to grab that, if not at 22, then at 24. Good job. Oh no, I'm worried that despite all of my efforts, he is actually going to 100% survive. Well, I'll leave that one to them. So, sprint would be good, especially since you could probably evasive maneuvers, sprint, blitz if you upgraded enough. Oh no, it is good. Just I'm usually right on top of the enemies, so it's usually not an issue. But yeah, no, it is a great option. You know what? I think... Can I get out? No, you're blocking the one way. Again. Huh. This was definitely a rocky start, regardless. Why are you shooting at me? Shoot at Kokoschka. No. I was trying to move around them, but whatever. Worked out. Nah, I'm retreating. Go on, Kokoschka, you got what? You actually haven't taken much damage at all, somehow. Now we'll just take a good moment to, rest, relax, and recharge our gauntlet. And, let Kokoschka, you know, die. Are the Protectorate soldiers focusing me? What is with this AI right now? Yeah, I don't take super kindly to, being focus targeted at everything. Oh, no. Alright, you two can take care of it. Go die, Kokoschka. I'm gonna have to 100% do some dirty stuff after this if I want that oddity, I guess. But yeah, case in point, the soldiers, okay, fine. You know, I get it. That's your whole deal. The workers? Really? You're fighting for the people, but you're killing the normal people? Like, that just feels super counterproductive. Yeah, no. And then he goes on for so long explaining it too. I actually really want to see the Grizzozerg. Like, I don't think that exists in the... What are you doing? Game? There, stop throwing me into combat. I don't think the Grizzozerg exists in the South Underrail, so I'm kind of curious to see what it is. Oh gosh. All their base are belong to me. I knew I saw that. Oh gosh. I can't believe Stig slipped that in here. That's great. Which, ironically, these dudes' gear is not super great. Alright, well, some parts are. I believe the Major has some... Yeah, he's got a unique. Not that we'll be using it. Oh no, what a shame. Damn. I had some more relevant loot than they did. Okay, so I should be able to go and turn in the quest, and then I guess I'll figure out if I feel like making myself an enemy of the free drones for 2 oddity points. Spoilers. If we get really close to the line, we might do that later. But for now, we'll head back, loop over there, and wrap things up, and then, I guess I should grab all the crafting stuff and offload it into the locker. I thought it would take longer than an hour and 20 minutes to wrap up the Free Drones quest, so not sure what we'll do following that, but I'm sure there's something that can be tackled. You know what? Just go right to rail crossing. I kind of want to put off doing the DLC proper until we are more or less done with standard game things prior to the end game. But I don't know, there's some nice stuff in the DLC. So if nothing else, we might go back and get the Devastator and hit some places up. South Railroad Outpost has been conquered. I haven't tackled it yet because I did the Freak quest line rather than the Oligarchy quests because that's new to me. And I want to see if there's another quest or two he's going to offer before I do anything that would push me into the oligarchs. But I do have every intention of it because I mean that's some good loot and it's oddity points. Trenton raises his clenched fist. Excellent work. Excellent work, Bacon. Now our fighters can move in and fortify the outpost. We finally managed to rid Lower Underrail of the Protectorate cans. They never expected us. Still, I'm afraid we have suffered casualties. I'm aware of that. He bows his head slightly. It's such a great shame, but no lives have been lost in vain today. In any case, suppose the combination of Epeony's destruction and bait not warning them in time was enough for us to catch them off guard. They did, however, dispatch some reinforcements, but our fighters had been waiting for them and have managed to halt their advance. Even if the cans had managed to reach the SRO, it would have been far too late. Well, we're not done yet. Next stop, Fort Apogee. I'm afraid not yet. We need to secure the SRO first, and later the embassy, in due time. We're stretched thin at the moment, and we've suffered many casualties recently, so we'll need to freshen up our ranks before we proceed. We're also getting short on equipment. Now that Junkyard is free of Protectorate influence, we can present them the truth about those tyrants. Hopefully, some will decide to help our cause. And all that takes time, Bacon. But rest assured, we will be driving those pigs out of South Underrail eventually. Mark my words. He nods. Never a dull moment. What happens to Marcella now? Well, Bacon, Marcella had been missing for 2 months. She clearly has memory issues. That's a major problem that needs to be evaluated medically, and we have no one here who can do that. Also, there's some other issues with her absence as well. Even though I believe her regarding everything that had happened with Bait and all, I do not know for sure. Regardless of my feelings for the whole situation, certain procedures still have to be followed. What did you do to her? We're sending her to a place where she will be questioned about her whereabouts during that time period. We have people who can ascertain whether she's telling the truth or not. After that, she is safe to return and resume her duties if she's capable of doing so. Listen, there are plenty of grim stories circulating throughout South Underrail regarding some of our methods. No torture of any kind will be involved. Trust me. You've gotten to know us by now, Bacon. We're not like that. We are not Protectorate. I mean... But Bate was a trusted man, and look how he turned out to be. We have to be sure. She went through so much already. Can't you make an exception? I'd love to. I really would. But my faith in the people I've worked with has been shaken up a bit. Trust me on this one. It is for the best. Stay free, Bacon. Yeah, stay free. But more importantly, I need to check some numbers. We are level 22 now. Obligatory melee. Who's Vivian? Or wait, is that what the barkeeper calls her? Or is it or is this a regional thing? So we want an effective 100. Well, at that point, alright, we'll go ahead and dump to an even 5 and get it to 105 effective. So, we have enough temporal for the one thing I want with it. I have not. You need to... Actually, do you need to do the arena? I feel like you can do some other stuff. But, yeah, I do plan on joining the JKK this run because the gear best accentuates my stuff. Oh, wait, no, that's the dude's daughter, right. Uh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they both kind of get written out of the game at their specific points. Only this one is not supposed to be gone, theoretically. So, if I were to pump into pickpocketing, that's going to be a lot of investment for a few oddity points. We'll come back to this based on need later. So, I'm going to pump up stealth a bit more. And I guess it's time to start pumping up my crafting skills. Then again, blindsiding is super tempting, but we're pretty good on damage. I might want to grab Taste for Blood later too, but for now I'm going to want Evasive Maneuvers, because this is one thing I've been holding out for when I go and take care of some things in the DLC. Uncanny Dodge as well, but Evasive Maneuvers would protect me from literally being stuck in one spot. Finish specializing into Blitz. So, I want to make level 5 grenades. I'm going to want a fair amount of chemistry. But I haven't been relying super heavily on grenades. So, I think I'm going to focus on pumping up the standards for my other stuff, because I'm going to really want a high quality shield before too long. And there's a few pieces I can grab that's going to further boost this. And then workbench. So 90 might be enough. And I will... Let me Google it real quick. Oh, actually, I don't need chemistry at all, because I'm going to be using EMPs and plasma grenades. And those scale off of electronics, so... Huh. Do I need chemistry at all, then? I don't think I do. We'll leave this here for the moment. And we'll pump up tailoring, because I am going to want some super steel gear once I manage to find those other 2 blueprints. Okay. So... my standing... Oh, I still have the wrong shoes on. Let me shift back to my standard shoes. My standing dodge and evasion are 195. And that jumps up to 416 during the 2 rounds evasive maneuvers would be active. Couple that with anything extra. Oh yeah, no, because the extra movement points off of this would also affect that, so I think I'll be safe from nets in the future. He greets you with his arms wide open. You did it, Bacon. Damn. South Railroad Outpost and the Embassy were a painful thorn in our sides, but now it all belongs to the free drones. Yeah. Yeah, that's the first step. Next stop, Fort Apogee. Yeah, once we burn it down, the Protectorate is pretty much gone from South Underrail. I've been instructed by Trent to prepare some fine equipment for you. Take a pick. You've armor, weapons, and side equipment. We're just going to go with another sniper rifle because that's the best bang for our buck. And still not buying any guns, so you can take all my bullets then. But yeah, overall, I say this bit turned out pretty well. And, like Druha, I believe it might be pronounced. Sorry if I'm getting it wrong. Uh, like they're pointing out, I can go back into Core City and start focusing on things there. That most of the stuff there is relatively quick. So I'm thinking that might be next on the agenda. I'll leave the crafting stuff here for the moment. Take all this sellable stuff, though. We're going to do a quick shopping run. Alright, you're literally accepting none of this. And so the thing with Freak is, you know the acid runners? That is a cutoff point. If you go through the acid runners with the oligarchs, Freak it will not be there anymore. And in fact, I'm not sure how far you can even take the oligarchs uh, prior to Freak cutting off exactly. So I made sure to go and do Freak first. Um, there's a few ways to get there. One is abusing motion, which isn't a super great idea. Another is there's a location in Lower Core City which night vision will let you find. Or if you've got a whopping 14 perception, you could take the easy route in Middle Core City. But either way, he's got a couple of quests, and I kind of want to see about finishing those and maybe violently removing his glove from him before I do the oligarch quests. I promise I only act like a sociopath in Underrail and maybe Fallout. If you've got the nice items that I want to buff numbers, I'm sorry, but things have to happen. That's just how it is. I'm not deranged. I just need bigger numbers. If Beale was here, they would do it gently. You know? Fair. Fair. If Beale was here, they'd be like, yeah. Phyllis, do you have some hypercerebrix? I could really go for some hypercerebrix. You do not. That is very unfortunate. And did I put on my shoes? I did not. There we go. Constantine should have a second merchandise dialogue option unless we just get it by default if we have the mercantile for it. Good, but let me ask you something first. Okay, does it just auto-pop then? I hope it does. Please take my heavy armor. I'll consider taking some power cores. They're light. Actually, that would let me get rid of some of these. How many guns are you taking? 3. Coincidentally, didn't I pick up the acid gun? I may not have. I don't think I did. I do want to verify if that actually is classified as a firearm or something else. I'll gladly take the EMP. I'm still waiting to find a mentor for stasis. Unfortunately, have not found a unit of that yet. Should be any day now with the level of mercantile we have, though. Ooh. And now that we're getting to the point that I could just start using all these materials I've been gathering, we can actually just stop looting in general and just start selling custom crafted things that are worth infinitely more. Which I might show off in another session. Yeah, I know you're practically guaranteed to do it if you're thorough, but I've run the gauntlet before, right? I have without spoiling the surprise for any first timers, there's a reason that I want to have stasis for it because I have never done the gauntlet quickly enough to prevent the thing from happening. Stasis gets around that. Stasis just lets you style on who would have been the winner. And it's super funny. And now that I've said this, watch it be patched out already. But we finally have enough mercantile to get Ladelman's special stock. And boy, does he have something real special. Have you run the gauntlet, Druha? If they flip the switch and the you-know-what goes off, stasis renders you immune to it. You just have to get the timing down. So after they flip the switch and it fails to kill you, you can just walk up to the final room, flip the switch, and kill them instead. It's super funny. They seem to be having another discussion and are unaware of your presence. So, Marky, tell me about this wife of yours. Maria? Well, unless you have more than one, then yes, Maria. Yeah, I've tried to do it quickly. I've just never beat them. And it's like, how are you outspeeding me? But, if you can't be fast, be smart. Marcus flashes a smile of reminiscence and begins the story. I met her at the University of Dees during my studies. I was studying military technology, weapons engineering, and she was at the IT. Yet, for some wonderful reason, we kept running into each other, despite the fact that our... That's hardcore, Marky, but I'm not trying to say your story is boring. It's hardcore, really. But I was more interested in knowing more about her. Go straight for the important bits and leave the introduction for some other time. Oh, well, as I've said already, she studied molecular biology. You just said she was studying IT. Whatever. Now, her parents are the well-known Marquis. When I say I want to know more about a woman, and often women in general, I don't mean like, you dig, about where she studied or what her job is, or even how well cooked she likes her steak, although that does come in handy later on. Marcus gives him a blank stare. You don't dig it yet? Marky, pay attention. What's the first thing you think of when you see a woman walking by? You surely ain't thinking, oh, I wonder what kind of person she is, or, oh, how does she watch the does she watch the gauntlet? Or even, does she like her steaks well done or medium rare? What? I like steaks. Marcus's gaze persists. You assess her. 4 points of interest. Face, mameloons, ass, and legs in that order, from top to bottom. Some like it differently, but I like it this way. Top to bottom, whatever the order, that's what men care about. Not whether your kids are going to make it past their third birthday. So when I ask you about your woman, I want to hear about the important bits of her. His stare remains unchanged. You must have noticed something, damn it. You married her. He sighs. You ain't into men by any chance. And Marianne's just covering for you? You said no to Lily and she's one dummy. You know, that is very fair. The gauntlet is rough and rude and mean. Like, even if you go in with everything you could potentially rig in your favor, that thing can just go terribly. Oh, speaking of, actually, there is actually a dialogue option with Freak in which he can apparently rig the gauntlet in your favor. We're going to see about trying to test that out eventually. So, I don't know. Maybe it would make it doable? Maybe. Don't know. Tone. Tone. I get it. You want to know how hot my wife is. I get it. Thank you. Thank you. He gets it. Oh. Go ahead then, Marky. My wife is a beautiful woman. Okay, and there's nothing more to say. She's beautiful in all respects. 4 points of interest, Marky. Tone, have you ever been married? No. Damn it, no. And what is that? How many women have you been with so far? He displays a wide, proud smile, with enough to repopulate 2 North Underrails. And have you ever loved any one of them? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure? Marky, what is this? Please answer me. Love is, well, maybe it's a strong word. I love being around them and in them, he grins. But them, he shrugs. I cared for them. You see, Tone, you're too focused on the most superficial, primal, sexual things. When you spend enough time with women, quality time, men turn their attention to different, more mature things. I do not ignore female beauty. I am a man too, you know. My heart has raced far too many times in the presence of gorgeous women. However, you see different things once you really get to know a person. And those soon become far more important than her breast size and the firmness of her posterior. And if those things are sufficient in quality, one might ignore one's partner's physical appearance altogether. And should, as age will chew and spit it out sooner than you think. Again with the euphemisms, Marky. You're doing it on purpose now, right? My wife likes her steak rare. That's too rare for me, but hey, that's the way she eats it. And that's how I prepare it for her. And there are many other things about her I could tell you that have nothing to do with her appearance. Wonderful things. Things that made me marry her in the first place. You cook for your wife? Yes. What I'm getting at here, Tone, is that your complete inability to even fathom that something like this is possible and that men can appreciate these things makes me feel that you've never really felt anything like it. Had you, you would have understood me, and understood me well. But as things are, I am certain that you haven't spent enough time with a woman to get that far in a relationship, right? Marky, listen, you wimp. What? Hey, don't you be using my language against me, Marky. Everyone can thrust, but women stay with those who can really please them, and not only in the way you think. And Ladelman is dead silent. Teddy responds a moment later. Well, well, you're getting better at this, Marky. He nods. I don't think even Lily gets it as hardcore as I did just now. No sitting for me for a while, eh, you savage? Marcus's stare, unmoving and determined since his final line, starts to waver. His face begins to swirl around his lips, which are also nearing the point of rupture, and then it happens. He bursts out in laughter, bending over, holding one hand over his belly while leaning on the table with the other one. Tears fill his eyes even. You're crazy, I swear. You're one crazy. He continues laughing. Bastard? Pipe worker? What? Man. Bah, you wimp. Marcus raises his stare and spots you at last. Bacon? How long have you been listening? Uh, enough to feel the burn. Ouch. We gotta be more careful, Marky. What do you need, Bacon? I need both of you, but let's start with Tony. Yeah? You sneaky rascal. He smiles. Me? You must have smuggled some kind of contraband into the camp during your resupply trip to Core City. Maybe there's something I'd be interested in buying as well. Sorry to disappoint you, Bacon, but I'd never do such a thing. Mostly because Briggs would hang me by my... He glances down. Best friends, if you ever found out. He then leans closer and whispers. But he won't, will he? Look, Briggs is a bit strict when it comes to certain things like booze or drugs. But I figured the sect troopers are really having a real hardcore out here and need some stuff to relax or give them an edge when the crap hits the zoner. Let me show you what I mean. And now, well, I don't see it on the recipes. Huh, what's this? Ooh. I mean, if you want it, I guess it's fine. But no, there should... Super Soldier Drugs. Increases strength, dex, agility, constitution, and perception by 2, and all combat skills by 20% for 4 turns. And he does carry the blueprint for it, just it's not popping up yet. But you want those real bad. Huh, you didn't actually add too much to your stock, actually. That's unfortunate. But, let's... How many guns? 4. We're gonna keep the super valuable sniper rifles for other shops. But this should... yeah. Oh, can you not? I could have swore he produced the blueprint at some point. But even if not, so long as he pops up some more in his stock, once every few loops, you'll have enough on hand. Because, I mean, you're not going to pop this for every zoner, you know? But you got it on, if you got it on hand when you need it, it's really nice to have. Yeah, there's some nice stuff down in DC. It's going to be real nice when we finally get there. But unless they change something, I know once you're there, you need to wrap things up. So we're going to be absolutely done with everything else before we go down there. And okay, I see what you mean now, because I mean, looking at his stock, you can grab 150 and change. So yeah, I can see why you would just nab them at a place like this. Well, damn, I might have overestimated you, Ladelman. You ain't got too much right now. Show me the high-tech stuff. Oh, and because we're not siding with the Protectorate, we can actually use those as a trading good and all that good stuff here. If you did side with the Protectorate, there is a vendor who you can, in fact, take care of all of your Protectorate blues with. Uh, Constantine actually had better quality bits, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's go ahead and get that part out of the way. I might just grab some of these anyway. I kind of want to make a knife that has some energy components to it, but that's really just so I don't always use the power fist for everything and have a lighter, lower AP option for some enemy types. Take that and that. And there we go. So next up is Foundry. Actually, I just hit Core City, actually. But I do know what's-his-face might have another tier of stuff, so he will at least take the weapons. Many devices, 2. Ooh, that's ballsy. You're just gonna... Well... How do you plan to fight the Bladelings, if that's the case? Like, I'm genuinely curious. I would figure those would be a huge threat. Grab those for sure. I need to repair my fist anyway, so... That's fine. No, like just the blade. Like, are you just going to skip around the? Because even if you skip them in the mines, they send like some 20-ish bladelings at you in dominating, don't they? And during the resonance factor when you're summoning the beast. Head over here real quick while I'm checking something. Or do you automatically update? Ooh. Oh, okay, I think you came it in. Tons of bear trap. Okay. Oh, actually, fair point. I need to check and see the requirements on those gas grenades because I was going to make some. That is the one reason I would need chemistry. Thank you for the reminder. But okay, yeah, I guess that would do it. Just plant all the traps you could and then lob a gas grenade and you're done, really. Just wait it out. Huh. Alright. He actually doesn't have much. Yeah, the quality's not super high. Oh, well, I say that. I need another 6,900's worth. I would prefer to not get rid of the uniques. There, that's close enough. So I've never had to worry about caltrops. 20 chemistry and biology. I think it has its own recipe, so once we warp over into Core City, I'll check it proper and we'll have it on document then. I would go check Buzzer's shop, but come on, hurry up. But I would prefer to not have to use a second juice just yet. So yeah, let's take a quick peek. Do I have it already? Yes. Okay, well it's not going to tell me unless I can make it this second. I feel like you were probably right. But I would want to check before my next level. Just go ahead and get his coins, and barring that, a repair kit. Oh. There, that'll do. And she's going to be a hard ass as usual. Okay. With any luck, maybe enough time has passed and Freak will offer another quest, but I don't know. And then how many devices? 1. So what I really want to do is wrap things up as far as Freak is concerned, and then immediately take on everything in the arena. Ooh. Good luck. And good grief. Let's see. Let's save before we do anything. I'd like to know your thoughts on... Yeah, we've asked about all of that. About the hacking stuff, okay, and persuasion. Yeah, I don't know, my gizmos are not in place for me to make that happen. That crunch you'll have to handle on your own. So I'm gonna want even more persuasion. Oh, I bet I can make that one other thing to round that out, so that's not that big of an issue. I bet it's at 70. But it doesn't like he's got any quests for us right now, so... We will eventually get back to mapping out the waterways, because there's still a good chunk there to do. But I kind of want to put that off until the next major thing with the DLC. So... we should at least be able to start the arena series. And I think that would be an okay thing to put in for now. That'll probably wrap things up for the session for now. So, let's get that started. I don't see any issues unless I lose initiative against certain targets. The man separates his stare from the papers on the desk, looks up. Immediately, he points his crooked index finger at you. Listen, man, I already told you your son never oh, good day, sir. Good day. I apologize for raising my voice, but I thought you were someone else. Some stupid codger's been bugging me all day about... well, never mind. So how may I help you? What can you tell me about the arena? The answer is simple. The arena is a place where only the most daring men and women come to meet each other, and terrifying, vicious beasts in brutal combat. All matches are fought to the death, and many do not survive even their first one. But if you're able to live and dominate the opposition, then good coin awaits you, and who knows, maybe one day you will get to become a famous gladiator. Yeah, that sounds about right. Doesn't he use a baked shot on you, and it's just absurdly busted? Interested in applying, sir? Sounds tempting. Where do I apply? Excellent. The courage is within you after all, sir. He points to the door next to him. Take this door, go all the way down, and speak to a man called Lanista. Big guy wearing metal armor. He'll tell you everything you need to know. Will do. I could see it being him, and I could see Master Blaster being a threat if you lose initiative, but I think he's the least of your worries. I do. I left it back in the Redrone's base, but if it ends up being necessary, it can easily be gone and picked up. We'll go ahead and top off, though. Your approach transforms the man's sharply lined face into one dull expression, further emphasized by a drawn-out sigh that follows it. The big fellow lazily rises from behind his desk and greets you with a level of enthusiasm already implied by the first few seconds of your encounter. Even his initial words, which come after he scratches his beard for 2 good seconds, sound like they have just woken up and are stumbling on their way out. However, already the second sentence gets carried by a fully projected and articulate voice fitting for a man of his stature. Here comes another one. Hey there, welcome to the arena. Are you lost or are you here to fight? I came here to fight. He nods. Good, good, good. I'm Centaur Lanista, and I'm in charge of recruiting fighters and organizing matches. Your name is? Bacon. Good, now, I don't know. Scratches his head. Unless you've been living in the deep caverns or something like that, you should be familiar with how the arena works, right? Yeah, let's skip the talk and start the fighting. Good, good, good. He smiles. This is going to be quick. There is just one thing before you can start your first match. Sign here. He hands you a piece of paper. If you don't know how to write your whole name, just write X. What am I signing? He sighs. It reads here, you apply to fight in the arena of your own accord, that we, the Core City Arena, are not responsible for any injuries or death, and some other, unimportant stuff. You know how to write your own name after all. Congratulations, you are now a challenger. Ready for your first fight? Let's go. Good. You'll be fighting some rat hounds with two other challengers. Let's get you going. And we're back. All you bloodthirsty maniacs are about to witness another beautiful bloodshed. Today we'll enjoy a fight between these three challengers and a pack of hungry rat hounds. Oh, I hope it drops the oddity. Give us a bloodbath. Oh, wait. It auto discharges your shield. I don't think it did that before. I could be wrong. So while they're doing with all that, and I'm pretty sure Dirty Kick won't actually work on him, so there's really no point. There's no point if I keep missing either. Damn. Well, if it works, it works. Which the challengers are putting up a decent effort for nameless guys, but a ancient rat hound tooth for another 3 oddity points. Don't mind if I do. And we'll go ahead and take the ancient leather. I'm pretty sure it all gets filtered to the locker afterwards, but better to make sure. Is that it? It is it. Beautiful carnage. As soon as we clean up the mess, we'll be moving on to the next event. Thank you. Yep, literally all of it goes in there, so you don't have to worry about that in the middle of a fight. Good, good, good. You survived. You're not such a half-wit after all. Here's your reward. Also, everything in the loot locker right behind me is yours. Only 50? What more do you want? This was your first match. The more matches you survive, the better the payment. Ready for more? Let's go. Do you like side beetles? Actually, I don't care. You're fighting them anyway. Oh. We're back again. I'm sure you blah blah blah. Well, alright, well I already missed part of it. Yeah, if they're not immediately hostile, I don't. Like, the only time I perform what could be considered bloodthirsty acts is if they've got something that I can't get otherwise. Contrary to what Ski would have you believe. Actually, that might have been a bad idea. Probably should have kept that up. But... Eh? Hey, Bill. How are things going for you? And line of sight. Pulpy lemonade, huh? Is it like... So here's the thing. Is pulp just, like, I know it makes it thicker, but is also stringy, or is that something else? Hey. Ah, I see, I gotcha. The smell of burning insects always brings me back to the famous match where Deathray obliterated 40 bugs with his arm flamers. I hope you enjoyed this event as much as I have. We'll be back soon. Makes it really sour? Okay, I gotcha. I should recharge my gauntlets. And how is the durability? Listen, Bacon, that wasn't bad at all. Here's your reward. Another 75 coins. You still have your limbs attached, which is always good. He laughs. Ready for the next one. Guess what's next in line for you? No guess? Siphoners. Which, by the way, Drew, if you're at least entertained, I do intend on finishing this run gradually. So, by all means, hit me up with a follow if you want to keep track of when I go live with it. I try to keep it... I try to get at least 2 to 3 sessions of it a week. Expect nothing short of a hardcore bloodbath. Yeah, about that. Let's not get close. Join the challenge. That would depend on... Honestly, though, I don't see it succeeding. I'm not that good at the game. If it were private, I'd consider it, but I prefer to not bore people with constant restarts. Oh, this is done. I think the closest thing to a Iron Man I have ever tried was Dead Space 2's hardcore mode, which you could only save 3 times, so that was a mess. Wow, y'all two couldn't finish off one siphoner? Dominating. That was quite a fun bloodshed to see. Beautiful carnage indeed. So far, so good. I'm starting to like you. You're turning out better than I originally thought. I apologize if I ever called you a half-wit. Here's some coins, as usual. Okay, but what about the next match? This is going to be a tough one. You're about to fight some nasty burrowers. I mean, you and 2 other challengers, as usual. Good luck, Bacon. Lanista really does have a change of heart, though. Burrowers can't live with them, because they'll butcher us all. But that's why you're all here, you bloodthirsty maniacs. To see these monsters die in pain. I think I have all the oddities for the burrowers, but I will want to check. Oh, actually, I haven't seen the 3rd tier yet, so that might still be one I need to find. Remember, folks, when in doubt, kick it in the nuts. It probably works. That should have been close enough. So do electric weapons actually have smart IFF functions? Now, dominating I could consider doing. It would just not be an oddity run, because at that point, well, pick your poison, really. But I could totally do another run of Underrail sometime in the future on stream, for sure. Probably not Melee. Probably not Melee. Melee has had a lot of really nice revelations for me, because Dirty Kick, Cutthroat, and Flashbangs, and you can actually CC a ridiculously large bunch of dudes, but definitely not something I would do more than once. Congratulations, most challengers can't make it this far. Half-wits, he laughs. You know the drill, take this. I'm ready for the next match. Good news, or bad, I don't know. Depends on the perspective. No more beasts for you. You're gonna fight Pulverizer. Well, whoever he is, he's gonna get hurt. I like your enthusiasm. Let's get you in there then. Now, if we had Uncanny Dodge, this would just be a joke if we got initiative. Welcome back, all you bloodthirsty maniacs. We gathered here today to witness and enjoy a savage clash between these two challengers. Did they really just Alright, wait. So, do you mean crowbar only, or do you mean crowbar, pistol, like all the Half-Life weapons? Dude, your dialogue is literally off my screen at the moment. Will the challenger's young blood be spilled today? Let's find out. Nope, because I won initiative. GG. You see, I don't play that game. I play to win. And that's basically it. That's impressive. Bacon is dominating. This young challenger just defeated Pulverizer. Well done. Will we see more of Bacon, or will this young blood fall like Pulverizer fell today? After the break, we'll be watching the Bell Sisters. I'll see about trying to take a peek at that, when things are said and done, because that sounds absolutely ridiculous. No, here's pretty much fine. That was a hell of a fight. Good job, Bacon. Now brace yourself. I have some good news. Some folks up there loved your performance so far. He makes a dramatic pause. You're gonna be a prime-time challenger. Not a gladiator yet. You gotta defeat one to earn that title. This is big anyway, and to think I almost threw away that application form you signed. Now I'm going to schedule your first primetime match. You come back later and get ready for some real domination. What? How is that even possible? He looks at you for several seconds with a confused look on his face, as if he's wondering why you aren't leaving. Then he raises his eyebrows in a moment of realization. Oh, I forgot your reward. Why didn't you say something? There. Now get some rest, and see you later. Beat all your opponents in the arena. Doing pretty good on that so far. Gary! The robed figure steps up and talks to you. Bacon, I want to congratulate you on your victory. That last match of yours. Perfection. Thank you, I try my best. I can see that. My name's Gary. I am an enthusiast. A bloodthirsty maniac, if you will. He smiles. I hope I'm not bothering you too much, but wow. You are making remarkable progress. You caught the eye of the crowd extremely fast. I can tell you that. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. And pretty rare. Are you by any chance, how do I put this, backed up by any of the families? You mean like one of the oligarchs? Bingo. So? Are you? Nope, got nothing to do with any of them. No. Then you most definitely should. It'll help you a lot with your career, trust me. Seem to know a lot about the arena. I'm just an enthusiast. Been one for years. And you are new to the arena and have some great potential. I know a lot about the gladiators you'll be battling. And judging by your skills, you'll battle many more. I simply want to be helpful. Oh well, if the person could beat the game with the crowbar, yeah, no, doesn't surprise me. Like they probably found something. I just okay, so technically pacifist. Okay. All right. What do you get out of this? Do you want me to pay you for this information? No, no. I'm an enthusiast, as I said already. I simply enjoy everything arena related, and things have become a bit stale lately, and I feel you can stir things up. And that is why I don't want you to die too soon, to be honest. I happen to know who your next opponent is, and I can offer you a bit of advice on fighting them. Seen many of his battles, so I've picked up a few things. What can you tell me about my next opponent? You'll be fighting Bullseye. He's mean, he's fast, and he's damn accurate with his crossbow. One of the most dominating marksmen currently. The important thing to note here is that his success does not only come from his ability to send a bolt through a fly's wing without killing the thing, but also from the fact he dips his bolts in various poisons. If you're not careful, your blood will quickly be filled with lethal concoctions. Make sure you're ready for it. On the other hand, he's lightly armored. Hit him fast and hit him hard, and he'll be no match for you. Good luck. I'll be seeing you later. Goodbye. Yeah, he's just an enthusiast. A really, really sturdy enthusiast. Hey, Bacon, ready to kill some more? Ready for my next match? I mean, if he gets the initiative, he could probably brutalize most of them. It's really just a question of one, does he get initiative? And two, does he land that damn net? You're up against Bullseye. You take him out, and you get to become a real gladiator. Oh, and you're on prime time now. Make sure to, I don't know, entertain the crowd. As we've just seen, Disemboweling did a dominating job dealing with those two poor challengers. Oh, Disembowelina. Beautiful carnage. Beautiful. But now, we're about to see our good old Bullseye fight one of our young, bloodthirsty challengers. He does have a ridiculous initiative. I've won like once or twice. Let's hear it for... Bacon. Yay. Let's go. Give us a bloodbath. To be fair, though, isn't he like level 25 and like all the bells and... Oh, well, this is already said and done. All the bells and whistles you'd expect with that. Okay. Well. Dominating. This was unbelievable. Bullseye was just defeated. But what is this? The crowd is chanting. I can't quite... Super Bull... Are you serious? Because I threw a few grenades? Oh gosh. That's it for now, bloodthirsty maniacs. See you next time. So because I throw, what, 3 grenades and a couple flashbangs, I'm now Super Bomberman forever. Okay. You half-wit, he laughs. I can't believe it. You sure know how to entertain the crowd. They all yelled, Super Bomberman! Followed by Bomberman 64. Do you know how rare it is for a challenger to be so loved by the audience during his first fight with a gladiator? Do you? I'm guessing very rare? Very rare. Listen to me, carefully. You gotta keep this thing going. You're a gladiator now. The crowd loves you. And don't you dare pull out now when you've got the heads rolling. Do you hear me, half-wit? Some people would kill to get to the place where, yeah. Here's your money, and it's going to get better and better from now on. 300 Stygian coins. I'm ready for my next match. Next opponent is a Master Exploder. Now this is your first fight as a gladiator, so keep calm and, I don't know, dominate him. Ready to go, Super Bomberman? You know, it's kind of funny. Master Exploder versus Super Bomberman. I'm sure this probably was in a Bomberman game. Don't you love seeing blown off limbs flying through the air? Our beloved Master Exploder has been quenching our bloodthirst for years with his explosive and fiery personality. And now he'll be up against our newest addition to the Grand Gladiator family. Super Bomberman! This young gladiator shows no mercy, no fear, only domination. But will our young gladiator's limbs remain attached after this fight? Let's wait and see. Do I win initiative? Then yes. Yes. They do. The fact that this is actually, if I win initiative, this is all I have to do for most of these guys. That's kind of sad. Beautiful carnage. Let's count the limbs on Super Bomberman. 1, 2, 3. Unless my math is very bad, our gladiator has all 4 limbs still attached. I guess Master Exploder was no match for our brutal Super Bomberman. Well done. Dearest Maniacs, that's it for today. See you next time, and stay bloodthirsty. What can I say? It was a blast, but not for him. If they had 400% HP, he might have actually lasted long enough to walk off that stun. Of course, he'd probably also have stun immunity. Good, good, good. I guess you weren't blown away by Master Exploder. You know the drill. Take this. Give me my next fight. This guy's no half-wit, believe me. Chemical Agent is his name. If you've seen any of his fights, you know only a pile of melted goo remains of his opponents once he's done with them. But don't let that scare you. You can do this. But yeah, I think the bigger issue... I apologize for running a bit late here, Maniacs, with dominating mode for me. Without further ado, we have our beloved Chemical Agent and his pets on one side, and Super Bomberman on the other. Is simply the number of enemies. Both have demonstrated their absolute savagery, and I'm sure we'll see a gruesome battle. Because I went to GMS. You know, I can really sense the chemistry between these two gladiators. I went to the GMS compound, and there was just like 4 times the number of rat hounds, and half of them were alphas. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not doing both of these in one type of game. Also, wow, look at that. Rutro. Oh, just not enough. That was one hardcore match right here, dear bloodthirsty maniacs. Super Bomberman is just killing everyone, including some of the best gladiators. Whoever stands in this gladiator's way gets brutally massacred. Thank you all. I'll see you next time. Stay bloodthirsty. Yeah, it's almost exclusively alphas. It's kind of insane. I almost wouldn't be surprised if you could find an ancient before the end of the tutorial, but maybe that's overstepping slightly. Oh, I should probably pop an inhalant. We'll go ahead and save proper. It auto-saves after every match, so you almost don't need to, but, you know. You're really getting good at this. Chemical Agent and his puppies stood undefeated until you came along and dominated them. Oh, and one important thing. I talked to some people, and long story short, I think you'd do great in the gauntlet. If you're interested in becoming a runner, talk to me about it. I'm ready for my next match. I have some news for you. The death of Chemical Agent caused some serious ruckus up there, in a positive sense. Everyone keeps talking about you and your dominating matches. You're becoming a big player now. Don't forget that. Oh, so the inside has fewer then. But okay. Alright. Anyhow, you're up against the surgeon. Now this guy can be described as, I don't know, a freaking psychopath. You think his fans are the only bloodthirsty maniacs around here? Think again, Super Bomberman. Doctors love blood and guts, dear maniacs. Why else would they cut people open, I ask you? You know him, you love him. It's the surgeon. Ooh, ooh! A Deathstalker that early? Oh! Disgusting. Have fun, Bill. Are you doing it right now? Uh, once I oh, he actually got initiative. Oh, you smarmy little piece of shit. Am I... Did... Okay, I was wondering if it bugged out. Oh, you don't have to fight him? Okay. Beal, when I finish up with the tournament, I should be done, so, you know, we'll see. Ooh, that's disgusting, though. That's dirty. Stig knew what he was doing. Jeez. Alright. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, everything's fine now. Okay then. Ouch, ouch, ouch. The surgeon's license has been invalidated. Super Bomberman is the winner once more. We can expect more gruesome matches from our beloved gladiator. I just feel it. That's all for today. See you next time. So, somebody had come in before and talked about the various parts of dominating. And yeah, they said that Silent Isle is probably one of the hardest parts of the game on dominating if you don't have stealth for that reason. And yeah, I could see it because, boy, it feels like Goliaths are stronger now than they were 2 years ago. They probably are. Let's top off and recharge the shield. You don't, but you know, it's pretty enticing. Wow. I'm not even going to say anything, just take this. Yeah, but I'm ready for my next match. Hey, you're up against Zap. Now that guy is one nasty zoner, let me tell you that. He just dominated his way through anything with a pulse. If that wasn't enough, he brought a plasma sentry with him, and I don't know, dominated some more. But he's not better than you. So go in there and waste the pipe worker and send his junk bots to the scrapyard. Don't you mean to junkyard? Ha ha. Oh wait, there's more. Our last match for the day is going to be the most shocking one. Of course, we're talking about Zap. He emerged from the drop zone to cause pain and misery, and he does it oh so beautifully. And of course, he is always followed by his trusty plasma sentry. However, Super Bomberman is no easy target. This is one of those matches that is bound to shock you, dear maniacs. Embrace it and revel in it. Ooh. So, by the Scrapper exploit, I'm assuming you just mean doing the Scrapper quest line? But yeah, I can imagine fighting them is just terrible. Oops. Did I do that? Whoopsie. Unstoppable. Can anyone actually stop the killing machine that is Super Bomberman? Zap tried, but he ran out of batteries. These matches are as hardcore as they can be. Arena never fails to quench our thirst for blood. Thank you all. Till next time. You're referring to Elliewood? No, not Elliewood. That's Fire Emblem. Elwood's key and whatnot. I think that's the first one for the scrappers. Yeah, so is there something weird you can do there that breaks it, or... Ran out of batteries, he laughs. Damn it, Jerry, you sure have a good sense of humor. Ha. As for you, Super Bomberman, that was hardcore. But that was to be expected from you. Still, take one advice from me. Don't let all these victories go to your head. No one is invincible. Got it? Okay, but I'm ready for my next match. You're running low on opponents. Not many gladiators are willing to stynd before you as of late. As a matter of fact, only one gladiator is still willing to fight you, and he's a tough opponent. The Stygian Exorcist, at this moment second only to Dreadlord, the Invictus. And I'm not going to lie to you, he's one tough bastard. Good luck. We live? I asked, are we him? Welcome back to this fantastic matchup, dear maniacs. These two gladiators are sure to entertain everyone in the arena, as well as those watching us over Arena Now. 1 second. You'll love them both, but one must follow today in glorious bloodshed that will, without any doubt, be remembered. That it? Okay. So, if you go into the hallway in between the two gambling rooms, because it's a no witnesses deal, you can literally just wait there, and the moment he comes in there, initiate combat, kill him, which is really easy, and then just stand there. And people will come and investigate, but as long as you don't do anything stupid, just loot his corpse, you're good. You're done. And speaking... Oh, he starts with it. Oh. Okay. Alright. Well, fat lot of good it does if a grenade will work on you. We'll wait. Don't know if it works, or don't know if it works with the exploit. Because it does in fact work. As in, normally. Did it this run, actually. A friend of mine, I won't name them, they also did not have the persuasion and didn't take pickpocketing, and they were trying very hard to figure out a way to successfully do it, and I pointed that out. Okay, so your exploit then, you mean just to do the scrap requests and then not worry about the black eels then? And then pop blitz. There we go. Monstrous carnage. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Stygian Exorcist's death just opened the way for Super Bomberman to battle the Dreadlord, the current Invictus. Will Super Bomberman confront Dreadlord? Will Super Bomberman become Invictus, or join the 156 gladiators slain by Dreadlord? Whatever happens, the future seems bright for your bloodthirsty needs. Thank you all. Till next time. It probably wasn't intended, but yeah, because that area is a no witnesses deal, you can just, literally anything is fine. Just don't be seen when you do it, or ensure that everybody that saw you died. You can walk back to Eddie, give the key over, and he's like, sure, hey, cool, shame, I wanted to kill him myself. Also, here, go to his house now. And it carries on just like normal. Oh. Oh. Oh gosh, that's stupid. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean then. Alright. Gosh. Ooh, yeah, I don't think that was intended. Good, good, good. Super Bomberman. You're now one step away from becoming the Invictus. This is the reward for this match. What happens next is this. You go get some rest while I organize the match between you and Dreadlord. And make sure you rest well. Come see me later. Gary greets you with a smile. Well, well, Super Bomberman. I guess no one is able to stop you. You have just one more opponent standing between you and the title. Invictus. Must feel good, I presume. It does. It does feel really good. Great. Going up against one difficult opponent. Not everyone can become the Invictus, you know. I just wanted to wish you luck. I have no advice to offer you when it comes to Dreadlord, and I don't think you need any. Thank you. So I'm assuming every other trap. Oh, that's dirty. So let me guess, every other trap will still provoke, but caltrops themselves are the one exception? Like the only exception there? Thank you. You're welcome. Listen here, my dear friend. Being the enthusiast I am, I'm going to make sure I get as close as I can to the bloodbath. I wouldn't want to miss this match, even if it kills me. See you later, Super Bomberman. See you later, Gary. Gary's such a cool dude. Real nice, real friendly, wouldn't hurt a fly. Here to cause even more carnage, Super Bomberman? I'm ready to battle Dreadlord. This is it, Bacon. Time has come for you to become the Invictus. I'm not going to give you some cliche speech before the match. I'm just going to say this. Get in there and dominate. Dear bloodthirsty maniacs, welcome to what is one of the greatest, most anticipated matches in recent history. I know you've been waiting for this quite impatiently, dear maniacs. Some of you are here in person, some are watching over Arena now. We want a bloodbath tonight, and these two will surely deliver it. And now the moment you've been waiting for. Let's introduce our gladiators. He is unstoppable, undefeatable, unkillable. All who stood before him so far have been turned into a bloody pulp. Please welcome the current Invictus, Dreadlord. I don't think Dreadlord will be showing up anytime soon, he laughs. Moving around seems to be a bit difficult if one's head is not attached. Ah, Super Bomberman, we meet again, this time in the arena. I expect a hardcore match. I was really enthusiastic about this fight with you. I got bored of the same fodder dropped at my feet time and time again. Yawn. But you are a worthy opponent for Carnifex. Do not disappoint me, Super Bomberman. And don't make me regret coming back from retirement. What? Where's Dreadlord? What is going on? Someone tell me. What? He's dead? In his changing room? I know we're live. Tell me what to do. Yes, I understand. Maniacs, as you can see, there have been some changes. Carnifex is making a comeback from his retirement. This great gladiator, if not the greatest in arena history, will be fighting Super Bomberman. What can one say now in a situation as exciting as this one? Give us a bloodbath. But okay, I get you. So, do caltrops not go away after being triggered? And yep, beat my... I at least evaded the net. Okay, that could have been worse. But, yeah, do caltrops go away, or can you literally just set one set down and they all just do the stupid? So, are you just going to eat this? Okay. Okay, that's about what I figured. Eh. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, if you have enough, I guess you could just spam them. Alright. Just going to wait until I can get another good thing out, because that's actually a super terrible situation. I suppose it doesn't matter now. Alright. This is what an... And then we get the other outcome. Wait, do you win on a tie? Or is this... Or is this like D&D? Oh yeah, if you can just buy them right there, then you can basically just pay for it that way, huh? Hell no. Do you wear a groin guard? I would figure you. You don't? Okay. Alright. I didn't think we'd just be doing this again, but I guess we are. Maniacs, I can't believe what my eyes are seeing. Carnifex is... He's dead. The greatest gladiator is dead. After more than 200 bloody matches, he gave us one more. His last one. This can mean only one thing. Super Bomberman is the new Invictus. Let me hear you, maniacs. The new Invictus rises. Rises. So, fun fact, Invictus, despite you would think this would be a super famous role to have, literally nobody recognizes you as Invictus other than one person that we've already managed to already take care of everything with, and that's Ladelman. It's actually super terrible. Wow. Wow, wow. I have no idea what to say. Carnifex? What? When? Um, you killed my favorite gladiator. I... Look at me. I'm completely bamboozled. What you did was amazing. Brutal. Hardcore. Oh, are there some? Because it seems like that's the running joke, is that nobody other than Ladelman recognizes you, but okay. And, I guess I'm gonna have to get used to calling you Invictus now. Oh, okay. So it acts as a... Alright, so it counts as one of the big things for letting you do quests without doing, say, go kill Baylor. Alright. Alright. So let me rephrase it then. Other than unlocking other quests that would require you to do other things, then. because I imagine it does a few more of those elsewhere. None of the normal NPCs seem to acknowledge you as Invictus. Guess I'm gonna have to get used to calling you Invictus now. Damn. Damn it, Carnifex. You got dominated. Congratulations, this is your reward, Invictus. I want to dominate more opponents. You want more? A true gladiator, but there's nothing available at the moment. You were willing to fight the Invictus, and considering you dominated a fair number of the top gladiators in such a short time, you get some rest and enjoy your success for a while. Time for new matches will come. Don't worry. I'll see you later. And that was worth a juicy 5 oddity points. So, I think we already got all of the oddities, but we'll pick all of them up. $17 adrenaline shots. Don't mind if I do. 3 morphine. Oh, a blast suit. I will be taking that because that's a unique piece, but we're going to take just a minute. Alright. So the blast suit. Damage taken from explosives reduced by 85%. Other than that, though, ugh. I mean, I could see it being helpful in specific circumstances. So actually, what's my carry capacity at? Yeah, we're not grabbing that right now, but we can always come back later. This is our property now. So with that, the arena has been cleared. I want to go check on Freak and see if he will let us do anything new now. Because I would like to do his other quests before I do anything with the oligarchs. Alright, I'll take a look at that because I'm a little curious now. I know the one dude with the Toloskis is like, you're not the well, you're a gladiator, but I would know if you were the Invictus and all that stuff. But yeah, I do want to look at that, so we'll check. I'll check after the stream. Come on, Freaky Boy, please have some new quests. I know you've got 2. No? Nothing? Okay. So is this your second shooting range, Beal, or your third? I don't know how they've paced it in the remake. But, we're basically in a city now. So I will... Ooh, good luck. So I will do a shopping trip off stream, you know, tidy up some things, process a bunch of stuff, replenish various resources. This is the second one? Okay. Maybe there's only 3 this time. I don't know. But I hope there's 4. But let's see. If I stream again later tonight, it will be Breath of Fire 3. I'll probably stream this again after the... I will do the gauntlet once I have stasis, because I know I won't clear it quickly enough. Yeah, that's just how it's been every time I've gone through it. let's see. When we pick this up again, I will do some research into Freaks quests, the future quests, and see what the stipulation for them is. If it's reasonably quick, we'll take care of them, do that, and then do the Oligarch quests and get those squared away. That will unlock a few things that will boost the crafting skills. And then we would be able to really buckle down and craft some decent shields and other electronic gear. Might even make a different offhand knife. But that'll be next time. Thank you all for coming. If you're watching and haven't followed and you liked what you saw, give me a follow. It'll let you know when I'm live again. I will yeet this over to YouTube eventually. And stream again, like I said, Breath of Fire 3 tonight. If not, that'll be tomorrow. And then we'll do another Underrail after that one. But thank y'all for coming. See you later. Have a great day. And I'll see you next time. Is there anybody relevant to raid? There isn't, which is a little unfortunate. Y'all take care though, and I'll see you. I stream again tonight. It'll be 6-ish hours maybe from now, give or take. But y'all take care, and I'll see you then, if applicable, and if not, tomorrow. Y'all take it easy. And thanks as always.